Well, hey there guys, and welcome to another Ed's Retro Geek Out. This morning, me and Stockman Collection on Instagram, we went out to a collector's fair. You never know with these kind of things where it's only gonna be trains and little cars. Usually we hope to find some 80s and 90s toy collectors out there that are willing to sell off stuff, and we damn did. We filled up a whole car booth. Yeah. I came away with this big box. I got some smaller items too, but first let's take a look at the footage. So yeah guys, looks like we were kinda right. We were hoping to bump into some 80s and 90s toys, maybe some games, and we did. We found some stuff over there. Not everything was priced, you know, where we would be like, I want to buy this whole box. Yeah, this box is filled with Street Sharks. I'm gonna show it to you a little bit later. It actually says Figure Shark over here, so cool. Stockman, he gets so much cool stuff. He got these Mighty Morphin Power Ranger ones. Those were pretty cheap, pretty darn cheap out there. So it was like, how much for all four of them? He found those Lego sets too. That guy was really willing to work on it. The prices were already quite okay, but then when he just took all three of the sets, it was like, yeah, okay, he's gonna make his money back on this. So definitely a good day out there. I obviously spent most of my money, most of my budget to this box over here, but I did manage to pick up a couple more trinkets out there. Either way, I was gonna win anyways because Stockman had already brought some Dino Riders for me, so I got this little Dino Rider walking Dinosaurs. He also hooked me up with a couple of these figurines, so got one of the good guys and I got a couple of bad guys. This one is missing his little antennas on top, but yeah, cool. I'm hoping to find like a whole army of these smaller humanoids or insectoids. I don't know what you would call it. So yeah. Those are great. I found a baggie over there filled with Dino Riders, and looking at the bag they were in, it was like 1 for 4, 3 for 3 euros, and if you take 5, you could get like 10, so that was like 2 each. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna grab all the evil ones in here. And to my surprise, they were actually sometimes with like a weapon. So this one has a crossbow over here, this one has a shield. These are the ones you don't see too often, like the insectoid ones, but yeah, had to grab those. Really cool colors on this guy's. Lots of Dino Riders already out there. I actually got another Game & Watch for my collection I needed. This is Oil Panic. Now this was strange. This was like a dude selling postcards. I don't know how collectible postcards are, but anyways, like in the back he had this one standing just next to the postcards and was like, how much do you want for a little game system? and he was like 30 euros. So I was like, yeah, seems okay, seems fair. It does have the serial number and a battery. The battery, what is it called? Like the little battery clip thingy. Those are like the two main things you have to look for when buying a Game & Watch. And obviously that there's no leakage in the system, because these LCD games, they tend to leak. But none of that in this, actually. So yeah, this one actually still works. So even got the batteries for free. It came with the little manual, so that's always good. The only downside to this is that it's a bit yellowed, so it's that white plastic, so that tends to yellow pretty soon. You can see the difference with the little battery latch thing over here, and just listen to that sound. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Anyways, I told the guy, you know, like how do you turn this thing off? It's gonna keep making noise, right? So I asked him, how much do you want for it? He's like, yeah, I'm asking 30. I was like, can you do 25? And then he said, like, you know, some other guy was already interested in it. Maybe he's coming back. And I was like, yeah, I gotta leave right now. So he took it. He took the 25, and I was glad, because that's what I'm willing to pay for these Game & Watches, really. 25 euros is definitely good in my book, even though it's a bit yellowed. So yeah, Oil Panic added to the collection. Over at this one booth that had some really awesome stuff, actually. I picked up two things from like a grab binny. So I picked up this Toy Biz, what is it, cable? This is cable, I think. I should hope it's cable, because that's why I bought it. So yeah, got this cable guy from Toy Biz, and I got a Rock Lord for my weird and strange toys little collection thing. I have like a tiny shelf, and I'll only pop like one figure for each toy line on there that I'm like, hey, these are cool. So Rock Lords were basically Transformer rocks. So they look like a rock, but they're actually like an evil dude or some sort of evil being. So yeah, this guy flips open like this. There we go. And then we got like this weird rock dude guy. So Kevin, who I bought the next thing off of, he had like another one, which was really cool, really nice, like with an automatic clicker thing to make him transform into his evil form, I guess. So yeah, what did I get from Kevin? I was looking at two things. I was looking at a Foo Fighter, but I wasn't willing to pull the trigger on that one yet. And he also had a Boglin. You know, my soft spot lately has been Boglin, so I had to grab that. And this one is like one of the tiny ones, and he's inside of the little egg, so that's pretty freaking neat. So you open up the egg, and out pops the little Boglin, and he's so cute. Yeah. Hello, people. People of Earth. I've come to conquer you. Yay! So yeah, sorry about that voice. But yeah, cool little Boglin. Just really nice that he came with the little egg. So thanks, Kevin, for the great deal on this one. And then, time for the big box. So this guy was selling off a lot of really cool stuff. You could definitely tell he was a collector, and this is probably like his Street Sharks collection that I bought off of him. Now, I was looking at a couple things over his booth. He had some He-Man out. He had this one He-Man thing out also, which was basically just a cardboard for like an axe, like a role-playing axe. Stockman bought that in the end. I was like, you know, I already have one of the things, but I was like, I don't know if I want it. So Stockman got it, and one of the boxes he shoves forward is filled with Street Shark. So I'm like, how much is a Street Shark? And guy's like, no, I want to sell the whole box. So I'm like, how much you want for the whole box? And he's like, 150. So I'm like, really, seriously, I don't know what's in there, because I only saw like the top thing. So basically I'm blind buying this. I'm like, is it all Street Sharks? And he's like, no, there's Extreme Dinosaurs in there. There's Street Sharks and Extreme Dinosaurs. So I'm like, okay, well, I mean, it feels kind of heavy, so. And they all look kind of okay, like when you would pull them out, they'd be like in a baggie with their accessories. So I'm like, well, how much is gonna be in here? So I started going like, can you do 100? You know, why not? He's like, no, not 100. But yeah, in the end, we ended up selling out for 140 because there was already like a crowd behind me being like, I want to buy it all. So I was like, okay, I'll just give him this, and it ended up being like maybe 10 euros for each figure in here, plus 3 vehicles. So let's take a look. First up, we got one of these extreme dinosaurs over here with some of the accessories on there. So I think this is the way it's supposed to go. He's got all of these accessories. He's got like the gun. There's like a disc in there or something. I don't know. You can shoot out. Then we got this rocker. Street Shark dude, he came with his microphone and his guitar. It's somewhere down in there. Then we got this dude. It's like a skating, a little skater Street Shark guy. So let's pop those over here. Now I got this little tank thing. So this thing is called Tank Attack. I'm not sure if this is Street Sharks actually. Really not sure what this is. So if any of you guys know what it is, Streetwise Designs, and this is also Streetwise Designs, so it's definitely the same maker. Not sure how this fits in with the toy line though. So yeah, I don't know. Seems to be like one latch is missing over here, but overall, like looks pretty okay. I mean, it looks pretty cool. So little tank thing. Now this was probably one of the main things where I was like, this lot is probably gonna be worth it. It had one of these big hand puppet Street Sharks in there. So yeah, Slammo. That's pretty freaking nice. Jawsome. Yeah. So that totally already made it for me. This big Street Shark thing. Then we got the Moby Dick, so he's got his tongue action going on. He's got his little hat on there. Some of these I'm gonna have to clean. These were probably like out on display or something, so I'm gonna clean that one. Then what else? We got one of the like inserts. So this is, I think this goes to him or to somebody else. So in here we got one of the inserts. Not sure, I don't have a box one. I might hold on to this, or I might like hook up a friend who's needing one of the inserts for one of his box ones. This one has like his mouth going open like that, and that happens. Then we got one of these. Is like, oh, he's also like coming down with his mouth. It's a ripster. What else? Damn, there's too much stuff to put on the table, I think. Over here we got another Slamoo. One of the boxing Slamoos. And he's in the Street Shark vehicle. So this is pretty darn epic. So that's like the big buggy thing. Then we got one of the Street Sharks on a motorcycle. Already have this one, but hey, that's cool. That's cool. We got Slobster. Yeah, he's also on the thing. Then we got an extreme dinosaur over here. So he still has one of his chains. Pretty neat. Then we got like the shark copter. So it kind of has this grapple thing, which is supposed to go on top over here. So let's pop that in there, maybe. Yeah, like this. So this is like a shark copter. So it's a helicopter for the Street Sharks. So you can probably pop one of these dudes in here. Be like, oh yeah, badass, Jawsome. Okay, enough goofiness, Ed. And then lastly, not sure about this dude. also Streetwise, so this is probably one of the human friends from the Street Sharks. He came with all of his stuff. He came with the extras, so I'll show you these accessories a bit later. This is the one I actually got from, well, it's over there, but this one is a Street Shark that I picked up recently over at Retro Madness in Arlington, Texas, and I realized like something is missing over here, so this dude actually came with the wings and the little visor thing over here. Not sure if that makes him complete now, but it's still cool. Still pretty cool. And then we just got like missiles. That's like the skateboard for the dude. This is like a little grenade for the pterodactyl extreme shark, but Stockman collection needed it for his collection. I already have one really complete, so he was like gonna get it, but he's gonna get this little grenade too because that's what he still needed. This is obviously also from him, from the pterodactyl. I just gotta check if I have this piece already. So we got this thing, we got another gun over here. I need to check which one it goes to. Another missile. These are the little chopper blades for the little dude over here. Another shooting thing probably. This is the guitar for the rocker dude, and another gun of some sorts, like a wrench or something like that. So yeah guys, this is pretty much like the biggest Street Sharks haul I've done forever. So yeah, Extreme Dinosaurs, Street Sharks, a bunch of really cool stuff, and I'm actually really very glad about getting this Oil Panic. I know I haven't been picking up too much games, but I already have so many games. It's so hard to find stuff I still need. I really need to go over to game conventions to find that stuff. I want to thank you all for watching. Definitely tune in Thursday when there's another episode, and I will see you in the next video. Hope you have a great week. See you later. Bye.